Hey, welcome everybody to the Summer 8-Hour Technology Product PD Summer 2021 PLC Tech Infused Workday. Welcome to the summer course. We're going to walk through some of the resources that we have laid out for you so that you can have a successful summer working with your PLC to accomplish the goal that you submitted and was approved to get this little time for you this summer. So welcome everybody.
Welcome. So what we have done is put together in here kind of a overview, reminder of the PLC process, which hopefully you know by now. We've got a bunch of resources we'll talk about in a minute, but the key thing to remember is that depending on which, how many PLCs you're a part of for each one, you're going to click here on the link to submit your work, and it will be a form where you'll be asked to fill out your name, your employee number, the dates that you worked, and the hours. That's something that HR requires of us, so we ask that you complete that. And then the links to the artifacts, and that could be some Google Docs, or it could be actual content within Schoology, whatever it happens to be. You would link to that, just paste it in here and submit, and you would do that. Every person in the PLC would have to do that separately, and then you will receive credit.
Yep, it's real important to make sure that you each submit independent so that we use it for the time keeping, so that resulting spreadsheet out of that, we do a little bit of work on the back end of it, but that's what we submit to HR, so you don't have to fill out a timesheet. So it's important that you take care of that particular reporting form for us to get your payment.
Exactly. And then what we've tried to do is take some of the resources and things to support you. We've got some things around PLCs and standards. We've got links to the MDE standards here. And then in the section on how do we know that they know it, what we've tried to do in that folder is build out for you some resources on which tools to use. And so the very first one is kind of looking at Schoology versus Niku for assessment. And I'm just going to pull that up here so you can see it's a Google Doc, and what it's going to show is kind of what we feel moving forward is going to be the best use of your time in regards to using which tool or not. Schoology can certainly do a lot of great things, but for those common assessments right now, we really feel that Niku is going to be the best tool in order to get that data fed into our systems to measure proficiency. Along with that, assessments that were formally in Mastery Connect, you can use Niku for that. For formative assessments, for enhanced question types, obviously Schoology assessments have some great things there. Niku actually has something on prediction and confidence, which is kind of a new feature to consider. And so that kind of gives you some guidelines around that. And then what we've done is put together a folder for you on how to use Niku. And there's lots of great resources showing you how to move from what you used to do in Mastery Connect into Niku. They built an incredible guide that includes embedding some of their assessments in Schoology to kind of support you with that. And then as we jump back into our folder, we've got some of you were really interested in converting some of those old Schoology test quizzes that had question banks into Schoology assessments with item banks so that you can randomize and take advantage of the enhanced question types. So this folder gives you all the resources to support you with that. And then in addition, we've pulled together some resources on tools for formative assessment, including some of our newer tools like Pear Deck, Edpuzzle, and Kami, and then some additional tools to support you that are approved as part of our district approval, and then some tools around summative assessment and looking at doing some deeper learning with multimedia creation using WeVideo, which has some great collaborative features, and then how you could grade projects presentations with Niku or with Schoology using rubrics. So hopefully those resources will support the work that you're doing. We kind of took a look at the things that people were interested in doing this summer, and then figuring out what was going to work best in regards to that. So again, once you meet and you're working, you're looking through the resources that are listed here. If there's some things that you are interested in doing that aren't listed here, feel free to reach out and we can help you with that. We'll actually add a section here of questions. We haven't added that forum, but we will add that discussion forum so that if there are questions, you can ask those along with linking this video here in our resources as well. So that'll be there. But then once you're done, make sure that you definitely submit the artifact of your work for full payment.
Yep, it's great, everybody. We really appreciate all of the submissions that you made. There's some great projects on the way. Just a reminder that this PD is funded through our technology levy, which means that in order for us to be legal and above board, there must be a technology component that is somehow connected to it. So any of those things that Mike was just walking through with Niku or assessments or using videos, those are all technology-based tools. But with everything we want you to do, as always, what your goal is should precede the tool. And so as you talk with your PLC partners about what you want the students to do, the tool probably should come at the end of that discussion to be like, oh, this is the best tool for that. So hopefully we've laid out some options for you. We will be lightly available through part of the month of June, but then much like you, we're looking forward to taking a good bit of time away from work this summer and take a couple naps. That I'm in a nap hole. I'm missing some naps, so that's my plan.
And while Sean is sleeping, I will be hiking around the upper Midwest. But the last thing to note is we did include on the course that all materials need to be completed. Those forms need to be filled out by August 15th at 11:59. Once you have done that, we will, after August 16th, which is our new Teacher Tech Day, we will be going through and checking those off and confirming that work. And then you can expect your payment to happen sometime later in the month of August. And so we do have a hard and fast deadline this year of that August 15th date so that we can get the payments out and move on with all the fun things that are going to be happening in the 21-22 school year. So with that, thank you very much. Again, if there's any questions, drop them in the discussion forum. And we will see you around this summer.
Take care.